They say monsters live in shadows, but what if the shadows aren't in the forest, but in the mind of a child? I've seen evil, heard its footsteps echo off basement walls, tasted the coppery silence left after something unthinkable happens. But this case, it had a different flavor, colder, more calculated. I'm Detective Drayk, and it was a quiet Wisconsin morning when the call came in. Suburban, calm, almost scenic, until I stepped into the woods. Two 12-year-old girls had led their friend into the trees and stabbed her 19 times. The victim survived, barely, crawled out like something reborn from nightmare. But what haunted me wasn't the act, it was the why. Because according to the suspects, this wasn't about anger or revenge. They did it to appease someone, not a bully, not a god, but a figure from the internet. They called him Slender Man. Now I've chased murderers, cult leaders, people who looked into the abyss and smiled, but never a ghost coated in pixels. So I sat across from the two girls, one with eyes like rainwater, still, the other twitchy, chewing on her sleeve like it was some ritual of safety. And when I asked why they'd done it, they didn't cry. They whispered, "We had to, or Slender Man would come for us." Let that sit with you. These weren't cold-blooded killers. They were believers. The lines between reality and myth blurred. Here's the thing. We love to blame what we can't control. Violent video games, creepy internet forums, stories we barely understand. But is it really about the content or the context? Because if a child believes a meme is a god, we're not just looking at a digital demon, we're staring into the abyss of neglect, disconnection. Now here's where I need you. Yes, you watching this right now. You're sitting there, hearing this unfold, piecing it together like me. So tell me, do you think they knew what they were doing? Do we blame the myth or the mind that absorbed it? Drop your theories below, because right now this isn't just my case, it's ours. I took a walk back into those woods, where the blood had long since dried, and the wind carried whispers of things unsaid. And I asked myself, how did we get here? When did a generation start confusing urban legends with absolution? And what does it say about us, that no one noticed these girls slipping away into fantasy until it was carved into flesh? This case, it doesn't end in handcuffs. It ends with a mirror. And the reflection isn't easy to look at. By the way, if you've made it this far, you're not just a viewer. You're part of the crew now. So if you'd like to stay on the inside of stories like this, consider it your civic duty to tap that subscribe. Like the video not because I asked, but because somewhere out there, another case just opened. And trust me, you're going to want to be the first one in the room with me when it does. Until then, remember this, the most dangerous monsters aren't the ones we make up, they're the ones we forget to see.